Morning folks, just putting the bin out, domestic bliss. It's a cold morning. Anyway, just been listening to Gary Vee, and yesterday I listened to most days in fact. He was talking about not being afraid of being judged and about being open and honest and transparent, and I'm taking those things on board with my content. I'm getting more fearless about holding my camera up to my face while I'm outside for a start. And well, I'm a full-time content creator now. It only just dawned on me yesterday. I've been doing it, but I'd never made that kind of, it's just a name though, isn't it? I was doing it anyway, the name doesn't really matter. But yeah, I was thinking about my content. I've been publishing my old videos onto YouTube, which used to make me a bit fearful actually, because people know me on there, actual real people. Whereas DTube felt safe because the only people I knew in DTube were DTubers. There was nobody there that I hadn't met in DTube, you know what I mean? But I've nothing to be afraid of, have I? I'm trying to grow my brand, I'm trying to grow into myself, I'm trying to practice creating content to get better at it. And I'm enjoying it. So I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to become more fearless about pushing my content around the internet and just seeing what sticks and then honing it from there. Cheers. So far so good. Got the podcast audio edited and recorded the intros, outros, all that fun stuff. Now I'm doing the video. This is Dave White luthier, and when I recorded this I set the iPhone up on the bed in the hotel room and set up the Sony camera pointing at Dave. Then realised that the iPhone hadn't actually recorded anything because the record button was behind the selfie stick tripod attachment thing, so you had to kind of squeeze your finger in and press record, and obviously it didn't register and I hadn't noticed. It's a thing to be aware of because when you're doing stuff like that, interviews, you have to make sure that your equipment is good, that you know how to work it, because when you're in that, well for me anyway, when I'm in that situation, nerves tend to kick in a bit. It's the same when I'm setting up my audio for gigs, for live shows. You've got to make sure that you know what you're doing and everything's working, because nerves just get in the way and make you, they make my head disappear elsewhere, whether it's fear or living in the moment. Probably a combination of those things, but just something to be aware of. Make sure your equipment's good and make sure it's working. Test it before you start. I did test it, but then I still messed it up because, well, I won't make that mistake again. So that's been my day, very productive so far. Just about to finish up this and head down to the high school for our meeting with educational psychologists, headmasters, support teachers, and we've got a really good friend of ours coming with us who's a retired headmistress of a special needs school down in England, and also a very good friend who knows our son very well. She's going to be a really good help to us and a good advocate for Hamish, so I'll let you all know how it goes. Fingers crossed. Well, the meeting at school was okay, not brilliant but okay. We sat with the headmaster, the educational psychologist, deputy head and the support base teacher, and Hamish came in the room as well, along with me and my wife and our friend, and it was mostly positive. I think the school is making an effort to keep Hamish and make him happy, and Hamish actually spoke really well. I was really proud of him. He answered all the questions and made suggestions and spoke articulately. So proud of that wee guy. But we're going to keep it going, I think, till probably Christmas, and we'll get a review in before Christmas and see how things are going. Obviously it's a bit precarious, but I think we'll be okay. In fact, I know we will, one way or another. As for what I'm up to, just working on my podcast episode. I've got the audio bashed out, working on the video. Some little issues, technical issues, when like the camera had stopped recording, and then I started it again at the end after we'd said thank you, goodbye, because Dave carried on talking with some excellent content, but it was only using the camera audio and not the Zoom and microphone. But it's okay, so I think I'll keep that for some bonus content. Maybe pump some of that out into Instagram and that kind of thing. It's all fun. I'm enjoying it.